So we're doing a review on this Maria B 4A design on cambric. It's a beautiful mustard color, absolutely stunning suit. Now, you've often heard me say in my videos that there's the designers like Maria B and so on who do photo shoots like this, and their job is to try and sell you the garment and give you its beauty on a thick, stick thin model, looking very pretty in a lovely environment. And now a lot of the time what happens is when we buy these suits, this is a casual suit. This isn't a fancy suit, but the photo has been taken in a very fancy form where it's not a casual, but it's a fancy. So somebody wouldn't really wear this for a fancy occasion, but really wear it for a casual occasion. Now, how do you get this? When you get this stitched as a casual, how is it going to look? So this is our job as secondary designers to the original designers to show you how this suit is going to look. Now, the other thing that you've often heard me mention is when you go on to give this to a tailor, the tailor is a seamstress, a tailor, not a designer. So when you go and give them a job, either they will sew it like a photo, or they will sew it to your order, or you leave it to them to decide how they're going to redesign and remake this. Now, this particular suit, I actually advised the tailors to make them into trouser suits, but I didn't advise them into how to make the kameez, what kind of a neckline they were going to do, what kind of a finishing they were going to do. So what the tailors did was they made this trouser, and according to the color that they've used in on the sides of the dupatta and the kameez, what they've done is they inserted lace over here in both the joints of this color, and I tell you, and also there was a bigger spacing between, and that absolutely ruined the whole suit. So what I've done is I've taken that out and I have redone this trouser with an application of the matching ladder lace. So a tailor is not a designer, so be wary. A lot of the time we have to put in give them our own input and our own guidelines on how we want sewing to be done. And this is something that I do. One of the biggest pitfalls of having the tailors distant is actually not being constantly with them to guide them. And this is one of the reasons why we had in-house tailors and don't have tailors that work outsource. When they're in-house, I'm constantly in touch, and most, apart from the odd times when they make a mistake like this, I mean, some of the other time when we've made the biggest mistakes was at the time when I was ill and when I was in hospital, and the tailors had no work and they had some orders and I wasn't able to give them specific instructions, and they went and stitched according to their own their own thinking, and that's something that we made massive mistakes on, and I actually lost out quite a bit. So I don't leave my tailors to their own thinking. I mean, we had this one tailor, wonderful guy. He couldn't speak, and often he was a very hard worker, very क्या बोलते हैं ना, बड़ा दिलचस्प, बड़ी कोशिश करता था कि कस्टमर को खुश रखे। और उसका नजरिया यह था कि कुछ चीज है, कुछ ब्लिंग है, कुछ शोदार चीज है, वो कपड़े पर लगा दूंगा तो वो जो है ना चीज़ की खूबसूरती बढ़ जाएगी। तो वो अक्सर ऐसा करता था। हम जब बैरिया में रहते थे तो वो नीचे बेसमेंट में उनकी मशीनें वगैरह लगी हुई थी, तो वो लेसेस जो है वो कपड़े के साथ मैच करके ऊपर लेकर आता था, और अक्सर जो मोस्ट एक्सपेंसिव लेसेस, मोतियों वाली हैवी किस्म की लेसेस होती थी, वो लेकर आता और कहता, मुझे हाथ से समझाता कि ये लेस इसके साथ लगाऊं, तो मैं उसको मना करती, नो, हाथ से मना करती, नहीं, ऐसी नहीं लगानी, दिस इज नॉट फॉर दिस इज टू फैंसी फॉर दिस, यू नॉट गोइंग टू पुट दिस ऑन दिस। सो उसकी सोच में था कि कुछ शोदार चीज लगाऊंगा, कुछ बहुत चमक दमक वाली चीज लगा दूंगा तो कस्टमर खुश रहेगा, लेकिन चीज को देखना पड़ता है। जैसा कि ये कपड़ा है, इसको हमने देखना है, इसका जायजा लेना है, इसके साथ हम कुछ चीज लगा रहे हैं, उसके साथ वो चीज कैसी लगेगी। सो ये हमेशा जो है ڈیزائنرز کا کام ہوتا ہے، یہ ٹیلرز کا کام نہیں ہے. اگر آپ ٹیلرز کو کپڑے دے رہے ہیں، اگر ہمیں بھی آپ بتا رہے ہیں تو اپنی سمجھ کے مطابق، کیونکہ اگر یہ سوٹ کوئی لیتا ہے اور کہتا ہے کہ اس کی ٹراؤزر سلائی کرنی ہے اور پھر وہ ٹراؤزر سل کر آتی ہے اور ایسی نہیں لگتی، تو یہ چیز الگ ہے اور ٹراؤزر الگ ہوگی. سو یہ آپ کو ذہن میں رکھنا ہے. پلس ہمیشہ یہ چیک کریں کہ اس کے نیچے جو دامن پر یہ فانسی چیزیں لگی ہوئی ہیں، بازو کے آگے یہ فانسی چیزیں لگی ہوئی ہیں، دوپٹے کے پلوؤں پر یہ جو انہوں نے ایکسٹرا کام کیا ہے، یہ مزید چیزیں ہیں جو کہ اگر اس کی چھوٹی پرنٹ رائٹنگ میں دیکھیں تو یہ کچھ بھی نہیں دیا گیا. البتہ کہ انہوں نے ڈسکلیمر لکھ دیا کہ یہ شوٹ کے پرپس کے لیے یہ مزید چیزیں جو ہیں لگائی گئی ہیں، لیکن یہ انکلوڈڈ نہیں ہے. البتہ کہ اگر آپ اس کا کلوز اپ دیکھیں تو اس کا نیکلس بھی ایسا لگ رہا ہے جیسا یہ قمیض کا حصہ ہے، حالانکہ یہ قمیض کا حصہ نہیں ہے. So I hope this is a very informational video for you all. It just makes you aware of how to buy, how to go and proceed, how to give guidance to your tailors. So continue watching when I give you the details of the kameez of this suit.